Hi everyone, this is Nina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel, and we are going to tap in with the energy of the divine masculine and feminine in this reading. And the two decks of cards I'm starting this reading off with is the Seers Tarot. This is a beautiful tarot deck, and the Angel Number Oracle. Okay, and the reason why I'm bringing in the Angel Number Oracle, I felt guided to bring this in because of a lot of spiritual awakening and ascension that I feel the divine masculine is definitely going through, and possibly the divine feminine as well. So I felt guided to bring that deck in. But let's start with the masculine and see what we need to know. And if I need to bring in any other additional decks to gain clarification, or just to go deeper into what's actually going on, then we'll do that. So thank you, angels. What is currently happening with the divine masculine? What is happening with the divine masculine at the moment? Okay, so that's in reverse. And the divine feminine. Thank you, angels. What is currently happening with the divine masculine from a higher perspective? And the divine feminine. What is happening with the divine feminine? Okay, so I'm being guided to do the journey as well. Thank you, angels. What is happening in the journey between the divine masculine and feminine? Okay, and here, what else do we need to know about the journey? Thank you, angels. What else do we need to know about the journey? Okay. All right, so let's start with the masculine, and we'll go to the feminine and then the journey, okay? So these two cards came out in reverse. And I feel it's because at the moment, so we've got the Magician and we've got the Hermit, okay? And so obviously, the fact that they've come out in reverse means I feel like the divine masculine has been in Hermit mode, thinking and reflecting and introspecting and probably planning and trying to clear their headspace and go within for answers to be able to figure out what to do, process their feelings, and also listen to guidance coming from within to gain clarity, to remove distractions, and to just get space to be able to, again, process thoughts and feelings, okay, to get direction. And again, process the feelings, because some of them may be feeling confused and conflicted. Some of them may already know what they want, but they're planning on what is it that they need to do, okay? So I feel that they've been in hermit mode and they're coming out of the hermit mode because this was in reverse. So I feel that they have done some reflection and thinking. And the Magician came out in reverse because they're still gaining the courage to take control of their life and do something, okay? So I feel that this is a delay in them taking control of their life, but they will, okay? But the fact that we've got these two cards means that them going within is giving them clarity to be able to take control of their life and giving them the strength to do so. There's just delays in it, okay? So what do we need to know about this? Yeah, so we've got here, interesting, we've got here manifestation, okay? So I feel like your dreams, divine feminine, is coming true. Keep your thoughts positive. You are manifesting the life you want with your twin, and they are also manifesting a life they want with you. And when I say they, I'm referring to the divine masculines also manifesting their dream life with you, divine feminine. And be mindful, okay? So they're being mindful of what is it that they want to do and how they're going to do it, which is why there's delays, okay? Delays in taking action and doing something, okay? But they are manifesting the life that they want. So they're being mindful of everyone around them at the moment, but they will be brave enough to do something. And we've got the bravery card here. They are gaining the courage to be brave, okay? So I feel that this hermit mode, they're coming out of this energy of introspection and reflection in order to take control of their life. And that's why there might have been some delays around it, but they are gaining the bravery and courage to take action and do something. And this is going to bring about abundance. So if you're seeing the number 888 and 717, this could be definitely a sign of you're on the right path, or your twin is on the right path. The divine masculines could be seeing 717, which means you're on the right path. And this is about them also stepping up into their bravery in order to do something. And 8888 is receiving blessings and abundance. Okay, so keep your thoughts. This is about keeping your thoughts positive and being mindful of what you're manifesting as well. So I feel the divine masculines If you're divine masculine watching, keep your thoughts positive to manifest the life you want. Be mindful of your thoughts, because what you're thinking is what you're creating, and the same applies to the divine feminine. In order to bring in abundance, you need to be brave, divine masculine, and trust in the universe and trust in the higher power that this love is real and there's nothing to fear, because this is going to bring abundance in, and this is for the divine feminine to know as well. So the divine masculines are being guided to be brave and take control of their life and be the magician by setting the intentions of what is it that they actually want, and manifest it through visualizing and actually speaking lovingly about themselves, thinking loving thoughts about themselves, and using affirmations to create what they want through being mindful of their thoughts and words and what they're visualizing, and that whether it's positive and it's in alignment with what they want in order to create the desires that they want. So when I say they, again, I'm referring to the divine masculine. This is the divine masculine that needs to, or is, being guided to keep the thoughts positive to create the life that they want. So the divine feminine is feeling maybe a lot of burdens right now and needs to let go of a lot of the burdens. And this could be, again, because you are waiting for something to happen and it's not happening in your time, and you are getting frustrated and tired, and some of you may be, waiting for your divine masculine to come forward to make certain decisions about your life, because you want to do X, Y, Z with your twin, whether it's living together, buying a house together, having a family, maybe traveling, moving somewhere, relocating, or starting a business venture, or you're waiting for some dream to be fulfilled, and you're waiting for your twin, and you're carrying these burdens because your twin is taking a little bit of time to actually do something. So you've been guided to let go of your burdens, because there is an alignment taking place between you and your divine masculine. So that there's an alignment taking place between the divine masculine and feminine. And you've been guided to revisit your thoughts, revisit your perception, change of perception, because there is an alignment taking place. So this is about trusting the universe, because there's an alignment taking place. So revisit your negative thoughts or egos that could be contributing to you carrying these burdens. So you're being guided to let go and drop the burdens, because there is an alignment taking place, and your twin is gaining the strength and power to take action and do something. So what do we have here? We've got here for the journey, Ten of Swords. Yeah, so there's obviously healing of the past, walking away from what no longer serves, both divine masculine and feminine, but healing from it as well. And there could be, an energy of feeling stuck and trapped, not seeing things clearly, but in actual fact, this blindfold is not really, this person could take off the blindfold. It's just about being brave enough to take out the blindfold. That's what's keeping both twins stuck at this point. Okay, so the divine masculine is not exactly stuck. It's just about having bravery and courage to do what they need to do, and they'll be unstuck. And the same for the divine feminine. In whatever the divine feminine is feeling stuck in, this could even be that the divine feminine is mirroring the divine masculine in terms of energy, because the divine feminine wants to make decisions and wants, their life to move forward, and waiting for the divine masculine to do something. But either way, this stuck energy is bringing about a healing anyway, to let go of any hurt or betrayal or disappointments from the past. And you could be reflecting. This could be a lot of reflecting going on right now, thinking about the let going of the past and healing through it, but also needing to heal from the fact that you're feeling stuck. So I also feel that this healing taking place. I feel that this healing taking place also to move out of the stuck energy, and to obviously, move out of this energy of feeling like, that you're reflecting and feeling cocooned and restrained in any way. I also feel that both twins are dreaming of each other, and holding space in their heart for each other as well. And we've got you inspiring. So you both inspire each other. Your divine masculine is inspired by you, divine feminine, and many of you could also be inspired by a divine masculine or admire your divine masculine. You know, like I do admire my divine masculine in a way that I hold him in very high regard. Okay, so I'm sure many of you feel the same way about your twin. And because this shift's taking place, so this shift's taking place where both twins are being inspired to do something, and definitely the divine masculine is inspired by the divine feminine, but there's changes and shifts taking place to reach your achievement, your ultimate goal of being, first of all, I feel this is an inner union card, feeling whole and complete by yourself, but also achievement in terms of being spiritually awakened and aware to be able to come together. And that's what you need to know. So let's get further clarity on this, okay? So thank you, angels. What is this about? That's what I'm connecting with. But what is this about? So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So thank you, angels. Can we get clarity on, okay, I'm being guided to this deck here. Can we get clarity on these cards for the journey? Thank you, angels. Shift focus. Okay, yeah. Yeah, shift to focus because this positive change is taking place. So that's what the angels are saying here. So this shift is change your perception, shift your perception, because this positive change is taking place, which is going to be inspirational to you both. So we've got your shift, your focus, because this positive change is taking place, okay? And I also feel there are shifts taking place energetically, which is going to be very inspiring to both of you. And I do feel the divine masculines are inspired by the divine feminine, and you will achieve what you want to achieve, okay? So what else do we need to know? Let's get additional cards in. So I'm going to bring in these two decks here, which is the Salty Sea Oracle by Mystic Moon and the Positive Changes, just to see what is happening with the divine masculine and feminine, okay? So let's start with the Salty Sea Oracle. Thank you, angels. What is happening with the divine masculine currently in this twin flame connection? Wow. Okay, so we've got these cards here and the divine feminine. Thank you, angels. And what else is happening with the divine masculine right now? And the divine, wow, feminine. Wow, that just slipped out of my hands. I do feel that the the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to just take quick action, okay? And anticipating for that. So let's see what else we need to know. So we've got here, for the masculine, we've got hard work. Yeah. So the divine masculines are definitely working hard, going deep within, working hard on their improving themselves, loving themselves, creating stability in their lives, probably financially and also emotionally and definitely spiritually, to be able to, you know, level up to the divine feminine as well. Working hard on themselves to learn to love themselves, to do what's right for them and follow their heart. And we've got your siren spellbound. So I feel like this is also a calling. So I feel that the divine masculines feel spellbound by the divine feminine in terms of being mesmerized and, you know, magnetically drawn to the divine feminine. But it's also, I feel this is also a calling from the divine to say, it's time to do something. It's time to wake up. It's time to shift your energy vibration and realize who you are, step into your mission, understand who you are, understand your power, your spiritual gifts. And I feel this is also a calling, you know, to align back to the divine feminine and to go back to the divine feminine. And yeah, we've got storms ahead. So I do feel a lot of the divine masculines are going through a lot of chaos, turmoil, probably juggling a lot of things in their life, probably not coping as well. And, or if not coping, they're going through a lot of internal battle, either internally or externally. But remember, it always starts internally before it is manifested around you. So I do feel a lot of them are going through some turmoil and chaos right now, but it's helping them to become resilient, strong, to stand in their power, to set boundaries and say no to what no longer serves them, and to truly follow their heart. That's why these storms are coming in, to release what needs to go, to release people, situations, circumstances, addictions, social circles of what needs to go, and to be able to bring about the best version of the divine masculine in the divine masculine's power and resilience, And this is why the shifts and storms taking place. And I do feel this is also about divine intervention. The siren is divine intervention here. And yeah, we've got you to bring in physical reunion. Okay, so this is about the shifts taking place, chaos taking place in the divine masculine's lives, the storms ahead, and this siren, which I'm seeing as a calling, a divine calling, to be able to come back together with the divine feminine to bring in 3D physical reunion. And this rapid ascension taking place, which is what I was connecting with, which is why I brought in this deck here. Okay, so I do feel that this rapid ascension is helping the divine masculine to manifest the life that they want, okay, to see things from a higher perspective, manifest the life that they want, and bring courage and bravery into the situation to bring about physical reunion and abundance. So that's what's happening with the divine masculine. They're going through rapid ascension to see things from a higher perspective, energy upgrades, to shift the energy vibration to one of a more positive nature, to connect with the intuition and higher self, and to listen to the divine calling or siren, to step into their power and change what needs to change. Yes, so that's what's happening with the divine masculine. So what's happening with the divine feminine? So we've got your soul contract. Yeah, so obviously what you've signed up for is so whatever you're going through, what the angels are saying, whatever you're going through, even if it's frustrating the hell out of you right now, is because you've signed up for this, okay? You signed up to learn in the school of life. We've got you the school of fish, but I feel this is the school of life. So you have come here to learn what you wanted to learn. You both have agreed to this journey before you were born, and this is a soul contract that's playing out right now. This could also be a soul contract of a past life situation, or circumstance, or whatever's transpired in past lives, whichever past life you came here to sort of settle and learn from and change the karmic contract. And when I say karmic contract, it means also whatever's happened between you and your twin. Even though that's not a karmic relationship, you still have karma's action. So whatever's happened between you and your twin in the past life, you've come here to also settle that, to turn that around. And this is what you're being reminded of, okay? And so the karmic partner also has a role to play here, because it could also be karmic accounts with that person from past lives as well. But this is ultimately, you've come here to learn and grow as a soul, and that's what you need to be reminded of. And we've got your mystery. So things may feel like a mystery to you, like things are uncertain, you don't know what's going on. 1 minute you think your twin is coming back, and the next minute they're not. And it can feel like a mystery to you, and it can feel frustrating to you. But at the end of the day, you are growing as a soul. You're learning patience, you're learning to trust, you're learning to love anyway, despite what's happening. And you also are learning your own power and independence through this process. And that's what the angels want you to know. So we've got your divine masculine in text message. And yes, many of you want to hear from your divine masculine. Many of you want to receive the text message from your twin. Many of you want communication, or to just clear the air and talk, or a phone call, or to even see your twin, because you want this. You want to reconnect with your divine masculine. And I feel the angels are saying it is coming. It is coming. It is coming. The soul contracts are playing out. And I feel this is also the angels saying karmic cycles are coming to an end. And, when they do, you will receive this text message, because there's a soul contract playing out, and that contract needs to end as well, which is going to help to bring about this communication or physical meetup, that you're craving, divine feminine. So even though it feels like a mystery, it will happen, is what you need to know. So I hope this helps, and have a lovely day and evening wherever you are. Take care. Namaste. Bye.